And
Okay.
this book is interesting because it's an own voices debut.
Mm,
And the author has received many commendations for her books about and from the point of view of Indigenous peoples.
okay.
And she lives in Nova Scotia with her 2 fur babies, the book description says. But anyway, The Berry Pickers is a family saga. It did not remind me in the slightest of Pachinko.
Okay. Bummer.
Anyway, it's about an Indigenous family from the Micmac tribe.
Okay.
And the Micmac people live primarily in Nova Scotia, which is far, if you think of the east coast of the United States, you can see Maine, and then Maine kind of stretches up into
Yeah.
until it meets Nova Scotia. And the Micmac people, this is set in 1962, and at that time, it was very common for the Micmac people to spend their summers traveling down to Maine to pick blueberries, which, of course, is a main crop in Maine.
Mm,
And the story begins with in the summer of 1962, and Ruthie, who's a 4-year-old child of the Micmac people, she is in the forest with her brother Joe. And I think the berry picking has finished for the day, and the family is starting to gather around the campfire where they prepare their evening meals and socialize with other neighboring individuals who are from their tribe. And Ruthie goes missing. She's there 1 minute. Joe leaves to go do something for a second. I don't know if he's distracted by an animal or he goes to check something out and he comes back and Ruthie is gone. And it just no explanation, no trace. And of course, the Micmac people are just devastated and their lives are just torn upside down while they search and try to find any clue as to what could have happened to this little child. And it sparks a mystery that goes on for over 50 years. It's the book is written to show how this kind of trauma haunts survivors,
mm,
and it's especially challenging when a child goes missing and there's no answer. She's
yeah.
just gone. She's just disappeared.
I think also I just have to do a little side note is that I'm very interested in shining more light always on when Indigenous people have a missing female or a missing child because those are so